Konnichiwa everybody, it's Ward and it's time for a new anime series. This time it's Baccano. Isn't it the show about gambling? I don't really remember, but I heard it was good. The dub anyways, and I'm watching it in dub with the timer as you see. It has the intro, this version. And yeah, I guess I'll do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Goes right into the intro. Isn't this the one that takes place over like 100 years or something? Whatever that means. Something about business. Oh, I didn't actually mute myself. You heard my burp. I'm so sorry. This is a sweet looking intro. There's so many characters. And there's some cool names. Pass the baton. The baton named alcohol. Gambling. Darts. I associate darts with gambling. Ooh, some intrigue. Murder mystery on the train. Alright, there's some action in here. I didn't think we'll get that. That guy was drowning, yo. There's so many characters, they're still not done. I mean, if it takes 100 years, of course you'll switch out some characters, right? Kind of a chaotic way to read. Oh, it is a mystery, sort of? He speaks a bit like a poet. Or an edgelord. Sounds pretty cool, though. Journalists, sort of. Or historians. Sounds a bit advanced for conversation for this little girl. Did he slap her? It is a newspaper. They're sort of a cult. It's interesting so far. Is this whose line is it anyways? Where points don't matter. Savage. What the heck? That guy's head is bruised right off. These crimes have something in common, huh? He's got a cool accent. He sounds like Ling from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Actually, this guy also sounds like someone. Might be their voice actor. Damn, this is a graphic anime, surprisingly. Oh, there's some magic. Man, I thought this was like a realistic show. Threw me for a loop. Is he a magician or something? Or a vampire? Bunch of gangsters in a bank heist. This is a stylish anime, big band. An army of gangsters. Different mob families. It's easy enough to take care of guys when they can regenerate. Sound a bit like he was from New York. That one guy. He's the big boss. An important guy. I mean, the episode did start on you, so... What a weird title. He doesn't look too happy with what he did. Is Gustavo gonna get punished? He fingered him? Mm-hmm. That was a very violent anime. Bruno, huh? It's the guy they brought in earlier. Wow. He's a torturer. Creepy. Edgar Allan Poe. Those are some pretty words. Can he die? Is his name Pharaoh or Hero? Flying pussyfoot. Oh damn, it's a drive-by. Savage. I guess they got killed. Immortals, huh? Oh, that guy that was snoozing or whatever. They just regenerated. For all those people. The crazy anime, oh. The blood just returned to him. Dallas. He was that young? Huh. Alright, Pharaoh did survive as well, of course. He was way too cool to die so easily. Pharaoh. Guess they're part of some immortal sort of cult. Oh, it's loud. Man, there's so much going on. Manhattan, huh? It's wedding day. What the heck? So that's what he was getting healed back at the mansion or whatever. That's the same guy, isn't it? Piece of his arm was missing. And it's that later with the knife. He keeps doing these hard cuts. That was him, right? Dallas. There was a lot going on in that episode. Is it gonna be like that? Well, I'm intrigued so far. It's very fast paced. It's got a lot of characters. This is a nice outro. I guess it could span for a lot of years if a lot of the characters are immortal or whatever. But they wouldn't fear death though if they really were immortal, right? I mean, if it's merely regeneration, you would fear death even more because you could suffer a fate far worse. Of course, being trapped inside a hole in the ground for eternity. I mean, that's a pretty common trope, actually. Look at all these faces. Am I supposed to remember all of them? Is there post-credits? No, there isn't. Alright, that was the first episode of Baccano. I feel like I might want to watch part of it in sub before I decide to go on. Well, I mean, I will continue watching at least a couple more episodes. If not the rest, it's a pretty short series after all. But yeah, this is totally not what I was expecting. I guess I'd kind of forgotten what it was about at all. I just thought it was good. And it's a good dub. That's it. but it's very cool, and I really like the aesthetics, the old-timey look. But yeah, it looks kind of innocent from the intro, but then like people are getting their heads blown off and shit, fingers cut off. It's like one of the most violent shows I've seen from just that one episode of anime, anyways. Alright, anyways, I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and if you did, I suggest you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace.